Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Playing some Domination on Scrapyard here on the OG MW2, maybe one of the best titles of the whole COD franchise. I'm here on Xbox because if this is being put up when it should be, the PlayStation Network is currently down. It has been down now for about 14 hours, maybe 16 hours. I don't think it's happened in a decade. I don't think it's been down this long or down really at all since I can remember. It's been a long time. That was back when, like, Lizard Squad, or whoever that was back in the day, taking down Xbox Live, or maybe it was PlayStation, I forget. But the PlayStation Network is still down, and on a weekend. Not ideal. I think it went down last night. I'm not sure what time, Eastern time, but it was down when I went to get on around 8, and it is still down as of 11:30 a.m. the following day. So quite a long time for such a robust and involved network. There's certainly a lot of unhappy customers, including myself. Not mad at them. Obviously, Sony does not want their gaming network down. They're missing out on a lot of money. So I'm sure they're working on it. I'm curious what the reason is. Is this a cyber attack? You know, is it China? Are they out to get us? Or is it just a technical glitch or someone opened an email? Who knows? Who is to say? We will find out soon. Anyway, here on Xbox, this is actually an older gameplay. I'll come clean, I'll admit it. This is not super new. This is maybe a month or two old. Thought it was fitting. You know, it's not the current stuff. It's on a different console. A little bit of back to basics, back to the roots during this PSN shutdown or crash, whatever you want to call it. But I thought I'd throw something up here, just talk about it a little bit. Not just the exact news, because there's plenty of Reddit threads and X posts and videos and how to get around it. I'm like, I promise you, it's down. All my friends are offline. This website says it's all down. I don't think there's going to be some VPN workaround. Their end is broken. No matter what you do, you're not going to be able to get on. And it just really put into perspective how reliant I am on the network right now. Again, I got a PC and I got an Xbox. The Xbox currently is unplugged, and I don't believe I have a live or an active Game Pass subscription, so I'd have to get all that booted up. But I have internet, and the rest of it works, so I guess I could take the effort to get all that set up. It would cost me some money, and I wouldn't use it all, so I don't really want to pay for that, to just play for like an hour. So I haven't done that yet. And I got some stuff on PC I could always throw in there and, you know, run around on maybe CSGO or do some kind of small Steam game. But my primary gaming experience is on the PlayStation, and particularly in the modern era with like always online. There's a term for it. I'm blanking on it. I might put it on the screen here of what the phrase or term is for like always online or actively refreshing online. When you download digital games these days, it's always checking for an active license. It's their anti-pirating software, making sure that your license is always good to run that game. So when you don't have an internet connection, at least my understanding is you can't play any version of the game. And I think there's a way that you can verify license or do something. I don't know. I'll have to look that up if I care enough to play today. By and large, from all the games I've tried to start up, Call of Duty, Battlefield, I guess, would start. Again, it's Battlefield 4. It's pretty old. But it still was a lot of features were locked. So I guess I'll focus on COD. I don't want to speak on Battlefield. I didn't investigate too hard. But Call of Duty won't even get to the main menu. Black Ops 6 will not start up to the main menu. It tells me that I do not own or have downloaded a version of the game which is compatible with offline play. I have a game. I own it for all intents and purposes, yet it's legally like a terminable lease. Like, they can technically just terminate it, I guess. Like, if you really read the terms and conditions, you'd be surprised. You do not really own this game. You would think, in theory, I bought it, I own it. No, you have a lease on a digital copy of it, and then they can revoke that, and it's all convoluted. But because it's not a physical disc, and it's always online, you can't even play single player. I can't play the campaign. I can't play offline zombies. I can't play offline bots. The game is basically just off. When the PlayStation Network goes down, that entire $60 game is just done. I can't do anything with it, despite having multiple offline options that I think would be perfect for having this downtime. So that's a bit of a wake-up call for me to check with the online setup of my game and maybe go through the process of getting things arranged so that I can play offline. I believe there's a way to, like I said, verify license or do some kind of offline mode and have that set up beforehand. I can't do it now, of course, because I can't get on the network. Or B, just have alternatives. Like, I've really let my gaming be tied up into this one platform, I'm not diversified. You know, I diversify my investments, but I'm not diversifying my hobby here. So that the network goes down, I'm kind of out of luck. Now, you know, I am 26. I got other things going on. I'm not throwing a hissy fit. Maybe if I was 15, I'd be even more bummed. But in this era, we have just a plethora of entertainment at our fingertips. I mean, you have gaming on multiple platforms, a lot of it free. You have YouTube, where you can get any topic right to your eyes immediately. You know, I could sit there, just click refresh 10 times, and another 100 new videos pop up. Boom, boom, boom. Well edited, well put together, entertaining, attention grabbing. I have Netflix, which has really an indiscernible amount of entertainment on the platform. I could not possibly watch it all in one lifetime. I got HBO. Like, I am not gonna be bored. You know, it's not the end of the world, but I can't help but being a little salty that the network is done. I'm like, dang, you know, it's Friday, and I was looking forward to playing with my buddies. So a bit of a wake-up call to maybe diversify a little bit. Say, hey, if the network goes down, we'll hop over here. If you guys got an Xbox, or we'll do this PC thing, or whatever, hop in a Discord call and do some single play or something. I don't know, but it definitely is a wake-up call to get something offline set up so that I'm not just twiddling my thumbs on a night off, because that doesn't come up very often, and not on like a Friday. You know, again, I'm young, so they're like, oh, we'll go outside and touch grass, which is a valid argument. You know, it's a Friday night, and it's like, oh, dang it, Xbox doesn't work, or, you know, PlayStation's down. It's like, how old are you, dude? Like, why are you not out at the bar meeting people, having fun? I don't know. I'm just here playing games. I want to play the games. I've kind of been there, done that in a way. Like, I don't mind the bar scene or the club scene, but it's not my favorite. I would dare say it's overrated. Not that I won't do it, and yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd for maybe not liking it, but it's not my cup of tea. If I could compare, or if I had my perfect experience, my perfect setup, I would do that maybe late spring, early fall. Everyone's in like lawn chairs around a fire ring in someone's backyard, like a little bonfire with a few beers, just chatting. Maybe like a Pong game in the background, something to do over there if you're bored. Just chatting with people you already know. Oh, that is mint. That is a mint experience, and you know I'm right. You know I'm right on this. Or that like glass table on the back deck. I've seen that online before. Accurate. Just being around people that you already know and you're comfortable with. There's not some crappy 2005 remix of a pop song everyone's heard 10,000 times blasting in your left ear, and you're drinking a poorly mixed cocktail that costs way too much money while your feet stick to the floor and people elbow and shoulder you but show no signs of apology. It's just a very weird experience, and that everyone likes to do that. I guess you got to go somewhere where the people are, but if I had my perfect situation, then I'd have what I just mentioned, like the little bonfire thing, maybe a little house party, a little kickback. But a second place would be games. You know, I know it's nerdy, and I think the reputation of gaming has improved greatly over the years, because when I first started, it wasn't as bad as like PC gaming in the 90s or the early 2000s, but it was definitely still a minority hobby. It was still this nerdy, like, yeah, you play video games? All right, you know, it was not this mainstream, like, oh, Henry Cavill likes Warhammer 40K. It was on the way up. I'm the generation, I think, that really brought gaming to the main stage, to the mainstream, and made it this more widespread, almost commonplace hobby, and kind of took off that negative connotation to it. But it's still nerdy, and I agree, and I can concede that point. You know, if you're online like me, now I didn't comment anywhere, but I'm thinking like, this is crap. I want to play my video games and I can't. You know, it's like, well, how old are you? Well, are you serious? You're a grown ass man. Go hit the mines, boy. Hit the assembly line. Get in that warehouse and load up some freezer meat to give to Meyer. What are you doing? Hit the oil rig. Go weld some shit. What are you complaining about PlayStation being down? And that's a valid argument, I guess. You know, grown-ass men are complaining about video games. But, dude, I paid for it. I like to do it. And it's a hobby. You know, what am I going to do? Go drunk drive like your uncle? How'd that work out for your family? That's still a hot topic, isn't it? I like what I like. I like what I like. That's it. That's pretty much the rant. It's not the end of the world. Just thought I'd dope a video and say my 2 cents on it. More of a wake-up call, really. And just kind of a reality check. You know, don't get mad about the things you can't control. Have other options, especially when it comes to this kind of thing, because this is a very minor problem, and it's like, my whole Friday's ruined. It'll be all right. It'll be back. It'll just be out of memory, and we'll see. In 2011, it was down for almost a month, so hopefully not that bad. But if that's the case, then Xbox it is. Till the next one, I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a good day, and yeah, peace.